What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Ricky T.
And your boy C's.
And it's Angelo from the Tycoons.
And this is another episode of
Fully Loaded TV. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's happening with my peoples, man? How y'all been? Hope y'all been good. Hope y'all been smoking some good weed.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother C?
Shit, you know me, just, enjoying my highs, pushing through my lows,
That's
the way life is.
That's right, man. So we got a special guest today.
Yeah.
You feel me? As y'all can see, we got my boy Angelo from Tycoon Tactics, man. You feel me? Wanna just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How you been, brother? How you been?
Man, I've been chilling, bro. I've been chilling, hustling, trying to make shit happen. Trying to quit my job.
I feel you on that, bro. I feel you. Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. I definitely feel you on that, because working a full-time job when you got a vision going on sometimes kind of sucks and shit, you feel me? Because you'd rather be investing your time into your craft, but it's all good. It's part of the mission, right?
Yeah, actually, it's more so like just getting in the way of shit.
Yeah.
For real. Like, I don't know. It's like making me miss opportunities to make more money.
Oh,
Type shit.
man.
Yeah. So I've been actually like leaving on my lunch and just not returning.
I'm just like, I'm gone.
For
I'm out
real,
this bitch.
because I'm like, even if I don't know, like this shit's gonna happen. You feel me? Like I'm gonna leave that shit hella soon. But like, you feel me? I'm just on that shit right now. Where it's like, nigga, I'm on that teetering. Like, should I go? Do I not? Do I go? Do I not? You feel me? Like, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I feel you. Well, it's all gonna come into play, brother, because you got something very dope going on, and we definitely gonna talk about that this episode. So yeah, this is Fully Loaded TV, brother.
Yeah.
Glad that you're here. On Fully Loaded TV, we do different shit. Me and my boy C is always just getting high, talking about different stuff or stuff that's going on, conspiracy theories, aliens, fucking crazy weed topics and shit.
We brought on a couple guests too.
Man, did y'all see about that Montgomery shit?
The Montgomery
fucking
brawl?
fight? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That shit was
too.
crazy. Hey, we got the
We ready.
chair. Hold on.
We ready.
I'm about to start swimming across.
We got
We
it right
ready
next
for
to us
this
just in case that
motherfucker.
door busts up. We ready.
Come on. Nah, that shit was crazy,
Bro,
bro.
got one right there. Two more back. We ready.
Bro, that shit was wild because I was seeing all this kind of shit on Instagram. People talking about this old white dude was whooping some old black dude was whooping these white dudes. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on and shit? So I had to search it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Cause then hella people started making hella memes and shit of like the dude said once he threw the hat up in the air, it was like a fucking call. It was like a call for everyone to come
Some of
in.
the spirit of
Yeah,
Bobby
like,
Shmurda
oh,
and shit.
Spirit of Bobby
Yeah, some of the shit. Bobby Shmurda, you feel?
But yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? That shit was hella funny, bro. Yeah, I was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So I had to go on YouTube, fucking search up the fight. I'm over there searching up boat fight and shit and security fight and stuff, and then I ended up finding it and shit. And that shit was fucking pretty long, bro. The fight was like 15 minutes long. I seen that.
Something crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it was going crazy, man. Motherfuckers.
They was all workers, huh? From the docks.
Some of them.
Yeah. So what I ended up hearing, well, the whole story is, actually, hold on. This is Fully Loaded TV, man. We gotta get high. Okay, so we're gonna spark this shit up. But from what I heard, because my boy was telling me today, pretty much there was this group of white people that had their boat chilling right there at the dock area where the cruise ship is supposed to be like parking up. And then that's when you seen the black old security guard go up to them and try to tell them like, hey, you guys have to move your boat. And they weren't trying to move their boat and all that shit. And then that's when they got into the altercation and they started fighting the black guy, the old one, the first one in security. That's when you see him through the hat and everything. But there was videos, because they had like a live band on the cruise ship. And they were telling them, can you please move? Like, they were telling them before all that shit happened, like, can you move and shit? And they still wasn't trying to move. So then that's when they all started fighting and shit. Like, they started fighting on that one old black dude. And then motherfuckers was hopping off from the boat, from the cruise ship. That's why they were swimming over there, hopping out, and started fucking fighting and shit. And then once the cruise ship landed, that's when more fuckers came out and started fighting. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like I saw that shit, and my my first thought, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was thinking, like, man, if we was, like, back, like, 50, 60 years ago, I feel like this is how lynchings happen. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like this is how, you feel me? Like, as a person of color,
Yeah.
you feel me? As a person who has black relatives, like, I feel like that's how lynchings happen, bro. And, like, how fast that could have been, because you seen how many people, like, jumped that older security guard, you feel me? Like, immediately, you feel me? And so, like, I'm so glad others decided to jump in and
Help
like,
them out.
intervene, yeah, bro, because
Different
it
timing.
could have been a completely different thing, bro. Could have like if those people weren't there, or you feel me, that could have been a completely different thing.
Different outcome for
Yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
for sure. That shit just crazy overall. How that shit just going crazy around the whole social media. People are just making memes behind that shit back to back. But yeah, man, that shit was funny, man. But
Did y'all hear the song?
Nah, I heard that they made a song, but nah.
Yeah, they made a song. I think it was like G Mac Cash made the song, and I want to say he's from Detroit because he got that Detroit sound. And that shit go hard, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit go hella hard. I've been bumping that shit all day today.
I'm about to listen to
Yeah,
it.
bro.
check
It's
it
called
out, man.
Drummer Bros on YouTube. It's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
The G Mac
Yeah,
Cash
it's
that
that
we
one
want you on
dude.
Tycoon Tech. We try to.
he's that one brother that always just be making like hella like parody raps and
Yeah,
shit.
bro, he go hard. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, bro. But even on his real music stuff, I fuck with that shit. But like, honestly, like on like his marketing, how he's pushing his shit, bro. Yeah, he's been pushing, and so like the right opportunity I think presented himself, and he just kind of took advantage of that shit. And you feel me?
That's
And that man,
what's up.
like I seen his page like yesterday, and he had like something like 70,000 followers. And I looked at it today, and he had like 250,000 followers or some shit.
Damn.
Right? And he jumped like 3 times like that overnight.
That boy doing numbers.
Oh yeah. But he been. You feel me? I'm gonna say that he been.
I mean, he already had 70, so he.
Yeah, exactly. He's been pushing. You feel
I mean,
me?
7, not 70.
70,000. Yeah.
Oh, 70,000.
Yeah, that's a good amount. That's a good amount.
Yeah. So yeah.
Y'all hear about the aliens, or what y'all take about the aliens? I know that it happened like a week or 2 ago.
Where they announced.
Yeah, they announced that there was
the government finally announced
this
aliens are real.
basically.
Man, we all been knowing about that shit, man. Like, come on.
I feel like, on my conspiracy theory shit, I feel like they brought this up so when something happens, they can have something to blame.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like some random shit's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and they're gonna put up
something
some force or some extraterrestrial fucking ship or some shit to cause this shit or something.
Yeah.
That's just me on my conspiracy.
Like they're just announcing it to let people be aware of it now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, and there's some
They
crazy
can use that
ass
shit in their favor because like it's real now. So something happens, like aliens.
Yeah, that's the trippy part, man. Like, to be honest, definitely like how they tell us how Earth is and everything, and how we're just this one little thing in all this empty space. I'm like, yeah, there's no way in hell we're the only people here just living.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That either if we the only like living beings in this whatever galaxy universe, or we're not the only beings, both are scary.
Yeah,
I think both are scary.
definitely.
Nice. What y'all think about like aliens? Do you think they're living amongst us? Do you think they're different types? Do you think they're here? What do you guys?
I think there's different types. I do think they live amongst us. I feel like me on like putting on my conspiracy theory hat. I think they're like fucking years and ages like ahead of us when it comes to like tech. So I'm pretty sure that they've figured out ways to be able to live among us.
Yeah.
And just try to they're probably just studying our way of life and shit. And I honestly feel like they could be looking at us humans and you're like,
Man,
these motherfuckers are pathetic.
I mean, have you ever heard of people saying that aliens are like already in the government and shit like that? Certain people are not human and shit like that. So who
They be
knows?
saying people be reptiles
And shit like that. Yeah, bro. Like this shit's
they're
like what the fuck?
reptilians.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that's just wild. But I wanted to get in a little bit and discuss about what you got going on. You feel me? Tycoon tactics. You feel me? So I just wanted to ask you, man, What is Tycoon Tactics and what is the mission behind it?
Tycoon Tactics, yeah. So Tycoon Tactics specifically is a podcast out of the brand Tycoons. So it's our basically it's our podcast, right? And the second part was like, what was our mission?
Yeah, what's the mission behind it?
Yeah, shit. It's really getting our people's stories. As of really recent, I've been really dialing into the Asian Pacific Islander community. Been doing a lot of interviews with them, and then even more recently than that, I've been really working with artists in the 925, specifically Pittsburgh, for real. Just because I'm from Pittsburgh.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
And it's just something that I've noticed, and it's not even like to throw shade on other platforms or media outlets, but I feel like my part of the Bay or my part of Northern California doesn't get as much exposure. And so that's just something I've always noticed.
Yeah.
And I thought about this where, like in my city, in Pittsburgh, like there's a couple of really big rappers, or even a really big rap group, and they're also associated with Richmond. And I'm sure you guys know who the Mall Figure is. You feel me?
Okay, yeah.
And the Jack.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hustle Huss. You feel me?
Definitely. Hustler was from Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah.
And they got ties to Richmond. You feel me?
Definitely.
But you think about like
too. I forgot the Jack was from Pittsburgh too, right?
Jack was from Richmond, but he grew up in Pittsburgh.
Oh, the Jack. Oh, I didn't even know that.
So there's like always a big tie between
The Jack.
Richmond
I
and
thought
Pittsburgh.
I thought he was from Oakland originally.
Maybe I could be getting my history wrong.
Yeah.
But I know he's from this way though. He's from this way, but he was raised in Pittsburgh in the Low.
Yeah.
But you feel me? Like there's a whole generation of artists out in my area that were influenced by King Freako, by the Jack. That when the Jack died, no one talked about that shit. You feel me? It's kind of like with Mac Dre, when he left Vallejo, E40 was there. You feel all these different artists were still there, and they were still pushing it, and they could say that Mac Dre was the direct influence to their sound.
Yeah.
The Jack was the direct influence to Pittsburgh's sound, and artists I've been working with have that very distinct, like raspy, lyrical, like sound to them when they rap and when they make music, and I'm like, where does that come from? Messy Mar, from the Jack, from King Freako, you feel me? All the even though Messy Mar isn't from Pittsburgh, but like very, very, very influential in the Bay.
Definitely.
And people aren't talking about that, and I feel like the only place I hear the Jack sound is in Pittsburgh, and so that as of recently I've been really trying to put a light on that, right? Like the two artists that really come to mind when I think of the Jack that I've been working with directly is my boy Pittsburgh Mike, or actually three. I'll name three: my boy Pittsburgh Mike, my boy B Kill, and my boy Swula. Like if you listen to their songs or their music, you can hear the actual direct influence of the Jack in their music, bro. Like you can hear it, bro, and it's so relevant. And when I heard that shit, and I even just getting in the studio with these people, like I realized, bro, like man, why isn't anybody talking about this shit?
You good? Yeah, that's why I'm trying to roll up another one.
Oh yeah. The light.
The light in there. Right here.
But yeah, so I mean, I've been trying to bring a light to my people, like Pittsburgh, Filipinos, creatives. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, people like that, and even just artists that I feel like just get overlooked, have hella work ethic, have hella things they got going for them. Like you guys, the Chill Gang. Like I be telling folks about y'all, like how you guys aren't just a rap group. Y'all print merch, y'all make content, y'all do food reviews, you feel me? And so, like, I fuck with people like that they're like multifaceted, you feel me? You just bring people's stories, that's all it is.
Man, tell us about that a little bit about that, man.
The marching band?
No, just about well, we had a little brief discussion during our break, but, you know, we had a good conversation. We was having a good conversation. Yeah,
about the Pittsburgh.
We were just talking about Highway 4
and all that stuff.
Yeah, and how
that shit. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, I mean Pittsburgh. Like I was just saying, you know, like Highway 4, just like Richmond. You feel me? Like from Richmond to Stockton, Highway 4. That shit's hella talented. There's hella talent that came out of Highway 4 if you really look at it. You feel me? You mentioned Simba. You feel me? And I mentioned, bro, like there was even, I didn't even mention the East Coco group. You feel me? With Woody and Shadow and Low. Bro, there's so many people. And people don't talk about that shit because I don't know. Because it's not a big city.
Yeah, like how I mentioned earlier, Highway 4 gets that bad exposure.
Yeah. Like Pittsburgh is known for that one summer that there was just all these shootings right off of the exit over there on Willow Pass. You feel me? And like people just dying on the way to the hospital and shit, and that's what Pittsburgh was known for a little bit. I feel like that's what I be hearing. You feel me?
Yeah.
But whenever they talk about Highway 4, like they always like mention the shootings and shit over there, and like they don't mention like the shit like the marching band and how big that shit is, and like I was just telling you because like you know you had mentioned you weren't really like familiar, right? Like yeah, I mean Too Short had requested for them when they named it street over there. They didn't even ask the high school that they performed at high school band to perform. They asked Pittsburgh to come out and perform.
Yeah,
you feel me?
at their school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's
Show them
like
how to do it.
right.
Yeah.
I don't even know to show them how to do it, but it's like that's what Pittsburgh's known for. It's like it's a show style band. Right? They're dancing, they're high stepping, they're playing popular music. You feel me? And they've been flown like internationally, like for not France, but Italy, London, Spain. You feel me? Like when I had just graduated high school, I got a chance to go to New York with them. Went to LA. My friends went to Hawaii and performed. So
That's
like,
what's up.
oh yeah, it's just big culture.
How's your experience been like growing up in Pittsburgh and stuff like that?
Yes, I'm not gonna say like I had a good childhood. I had a really good childhood. It wasn't until like my mom's died that it was hard. You feel me? But like growing up in Pittsburgh is definitely tough. It makes you tough. You feel me? Because the kids around you are going through tough things. Yeah. You almost like carry your friends' burdens along with them too. You feel me? So like even though you might have it better than your friends, like you still thinking about like shit, man. Like I already be knowing like his situations like this. You feel me? And like, that's my bro. You feel me? And so yeah.
I feel it. That's what's up. I was also gonna ask. Back to the Tycoon Tactics. What started Tycoon Tactics and what inspired you to even to start this podcast? You know?
Yeah, shit. What started Tycoon Tactics? Actually, so we met in Primerica. Were you in Primerica too?
For a little bit.
For a little bit.
For like about 2 months.
Okay, like Will and Lily and them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, for sure. So like I was there too in that office, right? And I almost say when you guys came in, me and Will and Lily were like basically like the same like
like the ones that had the whole thing going on.
Yeah, basically, right. And so like we were it was during the pandemic, bro. We wanted to start a podcast. I've been already talking about starting a podcast and just creating content. I've been looking at like I had like already like invested a lot of money into like learning just ClickFunnels and SEO and Google ads and YouTube ads. I've already like invested in myself, like learning all these different things, right? And so I was like, I think a podcast or choose your contract with us because we had a contract with the company, and we were like, fuck you guys, and we continued on with the podcasting. Yeah. What was the other question? It was
how they started and then pretty much what inspired you.
What got you going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my bad.
yeah.
I was using that. Was it like something that like for like years ago you already had it like in the back of your head, or you built it off of like different experiences, different like
I think that part, probably different experiences. I didn't know I wanted to do a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I wanted to do like a fake podcast. I just wanted the content like it was a podcast, and then I wanted to post it up like it was a podcast. But like, I just thought that it was just more interesting. And then I don't know, bro.
You got like different influences and stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Because at first I was just spitting games, so it was like an information podcast. Where I was doing with my, my baby moms. We was together at the time, so we was be in front of the camera just like this and just talking game. We'd think about topics. We'd come up with 3 like bullet points for each topic, and then we'd actually go and rent like a hotel room, and then like lift up the beds and shit for real. Like just like clear out the room, right? And then. And bro, we would go and record like 10 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
Right? And then boom, we're good. Right? We got help. We got basically a whole season we recorded in like 8 hours, right? And did it that way. But like So like it was like things like that, and then I would see, shout out to Neighborhood Hero, shout out to Sammy, right? Because like he was one of the people that like always would reach out and ask me for my advice, and like just somebody that was valued my advice, bro. Like that kept me going. Cause to be honest, like he would ask me for my advice, and at the time I wasn't even podcasting anymore, and I was just seeing what he was doing. And I was like, you know, I think I'd just be a good coach or someone he can just bounce ideas from. But seeing what he was doing with the show, he was interviewing a lot of people and shit. And that shit hella inspired me to start doing the same thing, kind of, interviewing. But I didn't just want to interview people because everyone interviewed people like in a podcast. I wanted to like ante it up. You feel me? Also like the chess game. You feel me?
Doing different things. I feel like the chess. Ever since we played chess with you on the episode, I actually been getting more into chess and playing that shit. Been playing with my boy Leo and stuff. Going crazy.
He actually taught me.
Playing with my boy C's and shit. But yeah, that's what's
Rob. Don't forget about Rob.
Hey, my boy Rob go crazy. You know, shout out my boy Rob. He's behind the camera today. But yeah, that's what's up. That's a dope journey, and that's dope that you was able to like, you know, kind of just like feed off a little bit of the people that you was already surrounded by and stuff, and get kind of inspired and kind of build your own vision on that. And I feel like that comes with every.
Let me do this too. Before I continue, I also got to shout out Will and his podcast, because like he was considered like Will. The thing that I was inspired by Will, because I want to make sure I give my flowers, bro. Like he's been so consistent with his show, bro. Like he's been so consistent with the show. Like he's dropping at least an episode or two every month, and it's been so consistent for like the last year or two. And like that shit hella is inspiring, because people think like you have to have like a big following or have to have like a lot of viewership. But bro, like if you can master just the work, just like he has, bro, like it's you feel me? Like that shit hella coming.
Hell yeah! Shout out to my boy Will.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Neighborhood Heroes, what they doing out there. You feel me? Going crazy, and that's what's up, man. Like I was saying, like you just pretty much getting inspired off the people that you that are surrounded by you and stuff, like, you know. And that kind of happens like with me too, and other kind of things too, like starting Chiller Gang and doing a whole music group. Like I was inspired by HBK at the time. You know, because I was like, damn, they coming out the rich, and they're all like homies and shit. They're all cool. I'm like, man, I can do this shit with my brothers too and stuff. So it's definitely like it gave me motivation to like start a group and, you know, start Chiller Gang and stuff. So that's dope, man. That's fucking sick. I had another question. So, you know, as we've been talking about certain stuff in this podcast, you know, we can see life can get very hard. So what is one things that keep you motivated and like on a mission when it comes to the Tycoon tactics?
Like you always gonna, like everybody when they, you know, working on their craft, they gonna go through some bumps, and then sometimes you just wanna like, man, fuck this shit. But you know, what keeps you pumped up? What keeps you, you know, pushing? What helps you push through all that?
Yeah, man. Shit. So I think this probably might be the first time I said this on camera. Maybe I don't know. I've probably said it on my show, but yeah, like when I was 17, my mom died. You feel me? And she had just turned 40. You feel me? She had cancer. She had just turned 40 the day before she died, and she died. And I was 17 when that happened, and that gave me a very interesting perspective about life, because I don't know if you guys can recall when you're 17, but a lot of 17-year-olds, I would assume you're focused on school, you're focused on girls, you're focused on your friends, you're focused on getting into college. And I didn't want any of that shit, bro. I just wanted my mom to get better. You feel me? When I was like 17, she was sick. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. You feel me? And so when she died, it really made me realize, like, bro, like, we're all gonna die. Like, this shit is so temporary. Like even the idea that I even made it here to do the interview. You feel me? I could have died on the way. Somebody died today. Somebody didn't wake up. You feel me? And to think like that the person that didn't wake up today, they had plans today. They had plans tomorrow.
Yep.
They had plans this weekend. You feel me? And like I'm so aware of my mortality, bro. Like I have kids, and like when my mom died, I got a chance to, I went to a funeral. Now, obviously the family sits up front, but like what's crazy to me is at the funeral when we allowed friends and everybody, basically not just family, right? We allowed everybody to come by, bro. Like there was like 1,600 people that showed up to the funeral. And so you're mad, bro, 1,600 people, that's a lot of fucking people for a funeral home. They had to shut down Railroad and Leland after the funeral. Like people couldn't even get into the building anymore. People just left flowers at the door, donations at the door. And just seeing that, it made me realize like, bro, all these people love my mom. All these people loved and respected my mom enough that some of them traveled far and near. Like I had uncles that flew in from the Middle East, from Alaska. People was trying to get their go to come into America just for the funeral type shit. Like doing interviews with the embassy and shit. And like I realized, yeah, bro. And so I realized like, bro, all these people love my mom. My mom was a good person. You feel me? Yeah. And like in a room of great people, I heard this quote that said, in a room of great people, there was not one good man. And I want to be a good man. Like I want people to talk to my kids after I'm dead about the type of man I was. You feel me? About what I did for them. You feel me? Outside of monetarily, like what type of man I was, what I stood for. Like that, there's nothing to me that's worth more than that. Cause it's coming. It's not a if, but when. It's coming. I'm going to die. And like, whether it's me first, you first, him first, whoever, like we're going to die. And how do you want to be remembered? How do you want people to talk to your kids about you? You feel me? Because I remember going to like stores and having my mom's shirt and people would stop me and be like, how do you know that person on your shirt? I was like, that's my mom. And be like, what happened to her? I was like, she got sick, she died. And they come and cry. Like, that was my friend. I knew her, I didn't know she was sick. You feel me? Like, see, it's like, I want that. I want that, bro. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave the world mourning my loss type shit, because that much value I brought, bro. And like that's what keeps me pushing. That's what keeps me going. That's why like, even like I will be charging for videos, but like right now, bro, I'm just providing artists. I'm just providing artists so much value right now. Artists that I'm working with and creating these visualizers for, right? I'm just creating so much value because to me, that's what I want to bring, bro. I want to bring value first. Right? And people go, oh, you're probably gonna get used. Yeah, but I'm a boss, nigga. Like to me, that's what the fuck it costs, bro. And if you're gonna complain about that shit, then don't do this. For real. Yeah. Because that's what the fuck you signed up for when you be a boss, bro. You signed up to be burned. You signed up to be backstabbed, bro. Yeah. You signed up for all that bad shit. That's what the fuck it costs. That's why when it's time to get paid, bro, you gonna get paid big and you gonna get paid first. That's right. That's what the fuck it is.
That's right, brother. That's facts. Straight up. Straight up, man, I feel you on that, because just even on this music journey, it been like that too. We go through a lot of ups and downs and shit. You're going to invest in a lot of money you ain't going to see. It's going to take a while to see that money back, but it's part of the journey.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
It's not even like, man, where'd that money go? It's like, man, it's what it costs. Like how you saying, this is what it costs. You feel me? It comes part of the game and shit. You're going to deal with motherfuckers, bad business, and, you learn though. It's a whole learning experience and shit. So just hearing that is crazy, because I can relate to that. And also how you were saying how you want to leave a legacy and shit, and that's very impactful, because that's kind of like the whole purpose I feel like of you living on this earth. You feel me? It doesn't have to be like on a whole major scale, like you got to be famous or something like that, but the people that you're around, you feel me, what impact you can leave for them and stuff like that. You know, so, and it's crazy because my pops told me that too when I first kind of started doing music. He was just like, what you want to do with your life? You feel me? So many people that die and you know, they just forgotten and shit like that. It's crazy. You know, so he was like, you got to leave a mark on this earth somehow. So I'm just like, okay. Yeah, so that kind of always like stuck in my head. I'm like, all right, how can I do what I'm doing with this Chilla Gangsta to leave that mark, you feel me, to put that stamp. So definitely respect that. How y'all feeling? Y'all high?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, man. Have you ever played baseball before?
I always wanted to. When
Okay.
I was a kid. I remember I went to the store. Bro, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I went to the
I was
store.
talking about the Wii baseball.
Oh.
Have you played the game Wii baseball before? Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's dope content.
My sad story, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, shit. Tell us.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I remember we was at the store. This man was like, "Oh, your son, how old is he?" He asked my mom, and she was like, "Oh, I forget how old, maybe like 4 or 5 or something, right?" She's like, "Oh, we have a little league happening in Pittsburgh. Maybe he wants to sign up." And gave my mom a card. And I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play baseball."
Yeah.
She never signed up, bro. Never signed me up for none of that shit. I was so excited about that shit. But tell me about this baseball weed shit, bro.
Alright, so this is how it goes. I pretty much puff.
Oh wait, okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
It's kind of like how many rounds you can go around like without letting the smoke go out.
Your name, alright.
So I gotta hit it, and then I pass it to you. You hit it, and then you pass
we
it.
keep on
But
going.
it gotta like kind of be in a quick rotation, you know, because you're holding in the smoke and shit like that. You know.
I'm with the pressure, but yeah. In baseball.
Get your breath.
Right.
Catch your deep breath.
Baseball time.
Are we doing this on every show?
Yeah, it's a tradition of ours. That boy still going. He beat us.
Long smoker, yo.
Man.
God damn.
This is dope. I've never done
That was a good round of baseball.
This is cool.
Good fucking shit. My boy go crazy.
Yeah, what we used to do is do shots with the bomb. Y'all want to do that? Yeah. So we just load. So we use the table, and grind up the weed, right? We put up the little, like maybe about 2.2 grams each. We just load it, smoke it down, pass. Smoke it down, pass. Smoke it down, pass.
This shit.
It's kind of like this, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this.
God damn, bro. That shit got me fucking high as shit. What is this?
No, I was gonna say we should take a little break. Should catch your breath.
Okay. We'll be right back. So we back, y'all. You feel me? God damn, that baseball round got me fucked up. My boy going crazy, man. I didn't know. Got the lungs.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out to
was
lungs.
bro, bomb. I got a big
Lung.
one too. I think it's like an 18-inch one.
Man.
Sheesh. Those are the ones you can take like from sitting down, huh?
Damn,
You just like right
man.
here, just.
Well, I mean, you can damn near like don't have to hunch.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I was gonna ask one question, but it's, you kind of already answered that one, like with the previous question I had asked you. But what is your funnest part? Like, what do you find the most fun of doing what you're doing right now? Like, you know, pretty much.
the process is hella fun, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm having fun just like networking with all these people and meeting all these people. Like I'm meeting, bro. It's so crazy because like I'm like in the last month I met like people I really like consider like some like childhood heroes type shit or even music heroes. Like I met Nump, which was really cool. I did a show with him, and like being Filipino, being from the Bay, and even now like trying to make my push into like helping artists with their music and shit, bro. Like that shit hit so hard to be able to go and like talk to him and ask him questions.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's the dude that has that one food truck out there in the city, right?
He got that too. He got a lot of things.
What's the sauce called?
Oh, I don't know, but I think it's like a lumpia thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got that, and then like he made the song "I Got Grapes." You feel me?
Yeah.
And then he has his own cannabis brand. He has a lot of things. He has merch.
Yeah.
Right. So I think networking, putting the ideas together, I think it's hella fun. Like I was just telling you guys about a project we're working on for tomorrow. Like, and that's been on my mind for like, I don't know, maybe the last 2 weeks. And it's kind of cool that it's happened that fast. I didn't think it would happen that fast.
Yeah.
Where somebody would be able to, you feel me? But just putting the ideas together and seeing them come to life. And then I think too, bro, like I've been, as of recent, been making videos, these visualizers I'm calling them. They're kind of like vlog music videos for artists. And like I'm having hella fun making these shits, for real. Like I don't even think I'm really that good. But
you're just enjoying the process.
I am, bro. I'm hella loving the process for
That's
real.
what's up. That's what's up.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's what people expect it would be, bro.
Yeah. That you're just willing to show love and just throw yourself out there and you're just like, fuck it.
Type shit.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Shit. What's your well, you know, we know you're a smoker, you feel me? So how long have you been smoking for? And when was the first time you smoked?
Yeah. How long I've been smoking for? Like consistently? I was like boomer. I didn't even really start really smoking until I was like 23. To be honest. First time I smoked I was like 16, yeah.
That's crazy, that's crazy.
The first time I smoked I was like 16. It was some of my band friends and their friends who went. We had like a band festival at the LMC, which is like a local community college in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And we went to the back of LMC, and like there's like a trail back there. What's it mean?
My boy got high.
And not even, bro. I hit the backwood, and that was it, bro.
So that wasn't the first time you had gotten high?
No.
That's crazy.
First time I smoked.
That was just the first time you smoked.
First time I got high, that's a different story. It was off of edible.
Yeah.
That shit was main, yeah. And I hella slept on it. Like we went to a party. I thought I was gonna get high at the party, right? And we left the party, and I was getting dropped off at home. We got to the house, bro, and that shit hit me like a fucking truck, dog.
God.
I couldn't feel my feet. I couldn't like.
Our boy was just fucking.
It was crazy. You know the crossing man, right? I thought that was a guy.
Yeah.
Like like it was crazy.
Damn. Oh, from like the streets? You
Yeah, you know there's like pedestrian crossing. Yeah, I thought it was like a person, bro.
Damn, my boy.
I'd be like telling my friends, like, bro, so there's a guy. Right? I'm like.
My boy was.
And you look, it's just like a pedestrian side. Yeah, I was gone.
They're like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah, I think and I was like maybe like 18. Then I got like hell. Like that was that, and then basically from then it was just edibles until I was like 23.
Damn, so you weren't even smoking, you were just taking straight edibles.
Kind of shit, yeah. And even when I was taking edibles, it was like literally just to go to sleep type shit.
Yeah.
Like I would take, I remember I was coughing these lollipops that my cousin had, and I keep them in my freezer and I shower it and just take like a little piece every night, type shit. Like I really didn't start smoking until I was like 23 for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I got myself like situated first. For real, like I had like my own business and my own apartment.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And you getting the bong, so you chilling too, huh?
Say again?
You would be hitting the bong.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, yeah. Especially when, I think that's what it was too. When I first got my first apartment like that, I was like, oh yeah. You feel me?
I'm about to start smoking.
Exactly, yeah. And that's really what kind of like, I feel like that's really what triggered it, because I'd be having like my friends, my cousins come over and shit. Yeah. And it was,
Hell yeah, you know, you just got your spot and everything, got to throw that little party in, you know.
Exactly.
Just moved in, got my own joint now. And these munchies, you chocolate strains, smacking right now.
Like, man, I got high.
So I ain't gonna lie, so there's this one strain I've been like always in the search for. I could never really find it, and for some reason I felt like that shit was like euphoric when I smoked it. It was this, it's called Chocolo.
Oh, Chocolate. Yeah, Chocolate.
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
You never heard of Chocolate?
No,
Yeah.
no.
There was this club in the city. It wasn't cookies, but it was officiated with cookies. They had
Yeah, chocolate. Yeah.
Cookies connected?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I haven't had it yet, but shit, I mean, I fuck with, let's see, I mean, OG Kush is always like a good one. You feel me? All the shit that comes from cookies and their whole line.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't think nothing misses. Gary Payton, I fucking love
Gary Payton is fucking fire.
Yeah, I love Gary Payton. That's probably one of my favorite strains.
Yeah,
Gary Payton, bro.
Gary Payton.
That shit is so tasty and it gets you hella high and yeah.
Gary Payton was fucking fire.
I'm a fan of some Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express?
Yeah.
I've had that a couple times too. I fuck with that shit.
That's crazy. Nah, that's what's up. And what way do you prefer smoking? Are you more like a bong guy? I mean, right now you was talking about doing the edibles a lot and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, my preferred way of smoking would be the bong.
The bong.
Blunt, and then joint.
You got a joint.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, in that order.
Definitely. I feel like I went through different phases. Like when I first started smoking, you know, I was smoking a lot of papers and shit. Me and my boy Robin was smoking papers and shit. And then from there, but everyone around that time was still smoking blunts. You feel me? This is like right before the Dutch wave came in, and then the backwood wave came in again. You feel me? But yeah, it was like everyone was on the swishers and we were just smoking joints. But I hated swishers. I didn't really like them. It was only it was sometimes where it would be the right swisher with some like dope ass purple or something like that, and motherfucker would be like hitting nice and shit. But for the most part, I felt like I would just always cough my lungs out swishers. So I just stuck to fucking papers. Then Dutchess came out. I fucking loved smoking the Dutchess. I was smoking that a lot when I was in high school and shit.
You just smoke Dutch Masters?
Yeah.
Dutchies.
Dutchess and Dutch Masters.
Right,
both of them. Definitely smoked both of them, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, then after that, I would say maybe my sophomore or my junior year of high school is like when the fucking backwoods wave came in and stuff. And I was on backwoods for a fucking fat minute too. But then I just got tired of all that tobacco and like, I don't know, just the taste and the quality went down a lot on the backwoods and shit. And yeah, but I always been on to like papers, like always smoking papers right now.
The vibe, yeah.
I'm like smoking the
vibe.
It's
rice or something, right?
I think so, something like
it's
that.
Like rice paper, right?
Man, roll up another one or what we on? Can we get Robin? Can we get a bong break, brother? Is that cool? You know, shout out to my boy Rob. You feel me? He behind here, you know.
Hey, V,
on the
you
camera and shit.
What's one thing you enjoy when you be loaded? Like what's one thing you prefer to do?
Oh, fuck. Next would be maybe sleep.
Bro, I'm as fuck and I'm asleep.
No, it's like, you know, some people like doing like little hobbies when they be.
Oh, okay, like that. Okay, my bad. Shit. I think cleaning when you're high is dope. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker get high, start cleaning shit.
I think cleaning when you're high is dope. But like, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be preparing to clean, and I'm like, one more hit. And I'll be sitting there for like an hour more, and I'm like, damn, and I look back, I'm like, and I wasted a whole hour. I might as well just leave this for tomorrow. And then,
That's crazy.
yeah, I don't know, this should be making me kind of like, I don't think it's really productive when I try to clean on high, because I don't really clean. But I like the idea, you feel me?
You like the idea?
I like the idea of cleaning, you feel me?
Yeah. He's like, I don't really get the job done, but at least I'm trying.
Alright.
What's your favorite kind of munchies or some shit? Like, you know, when you high.
When I'm high?
Yeah. Are you kind of more of a like, when you get high, like, man, I need something to drink on or something, or like, fuck, I need some food type shit?
I think when I was like first smoking, I would fuck up. Hell, like I was like on like a Burger King hype because I haven't had Burger King in hell years.
yeah, Burger King. Shout out Burger King, bro.
Yeah, and
fucking them Whoppers and
it was
shit.
crazy. Yeah, and I lived like really close to one, so that was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, when I first was smoking, it was like Burger King, but no, I don't really be like munchy like that. I think I'm probably more like a drink person. Like,
Yeah.
not juice, you feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
like
what's
some
up.
of that, yeah.
Sipping on the juice and
Maybe
stuff.
some chips, you feel me? And do some chunks. Like, I fuck around with sun chips.
Sun chips.
Yep.
That's it.
I got some in my car right now.
You got them ready.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like my lunch, you feel me? What y'all be munching on this? Like the
Man,
I be liking chips.
the chips?
Yeah.
I like my bad. I like fucking drinks too, like, cause I be getting cottonmouth a lot,
Yeah.
heavily. I fuck with the hemp 2-Os.
Oh, the hemp too. I only have that a
Nah.
couple times, but yeah, that
You
shit
know,
really good.
water too. Can't go wrong with some water. You know, I've been trying to be cool off the sodas and shit, but you know, it be hard sometimes and stuff. But
Did you grow up on soda?
I wouldn't say that I grew up on soda.
No.
Definitely
You Mexican
not.
or?
I'm Mexican and Salvadorian.
Okay.
So yeah, my mom's Salvadorian, my dad's Mexican.
Cause I just
But,
know Mexicans be going hard either soda.
Yeah, but you know, one thing I did notice is when I was in Mexico, they do go hard on the Coke. Like
Coca-Cola,
really,
yeah.
like Coke is like fucking.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition. I'm
You gotta have that with your food.
It's like fucking part of like a family, a fucking Mexican household, bro. People always just having Coke at their house when you're out there in Mexico and shit. So, I think me personally, I just like trying to be cool off like what I've been drinking and shit, and just eating too overall, trying to be more smooth on it. But yeah, when I get high, like drinking like fucking juices, if not like waters and shit. I love fucking ice cream. That's my shit. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm like a sweet tooth guy. You feel me? So I like eating ice cream, fucking chocolates. That's the bad thing. You feel me? Like about me, like you know, you won't catch me like drinking soda or shit like that or munching on hella food, but you'll see me fucking smacking on some desserts and shit. Like I don't know why that just always gets me. But yeah, like right now. I want to slam with this. I just been peeping this thing for a minute. I was like, boy, I want one. But yeah.
I'm with it.
How about you, Steve?
Shit, chips. I'll be fucking with any like spicy chips. Takis, these hot chips, the hot Funyuns.
Fucking around with the Takis for sure.
And then for drinks, I'm a big lemonade guy. I need to have a good ass lemonade. Sometimes I'll be getting disappointed because I'll be going to like gas stations and they be having that Minute Maid. That Minute Maid just be like too sweet for me.
Yeah. I hate lemonade that be hella sweet. I gotta be adding hella water, and then I just put a little bit of lemonade and shit.
Yeah.
But if I can find a good ass lemonade, oh yeah. But when like, you know, if I see food right here and I start grabbing something and I start picking at it, I'm gonna just constantly pick at it when I'm high.
Grabbing on that shit.
Yeah, no matter what it is, I'm a fucking fat ass.
Yo, we back real quick. So, I'm taking this a little mo. Shout out to my boy Rob. Getting us right, but
Rob's Cash App right there. Alright.
we gonna put him back in GoFund for my boy Rob.
Alright. He smoked all his week's weed. He's in this bowl right now for the show. Shout out Rob. I'm not gonna partake, Rob. I feel really bad smoking a week's weed. Nah, I can tell you put hella tobacco in this shit.
Anyway, that that
That was a
shit.
good one. That was a good one.
But I can smell that, bro. All right,
Hey,
word.
but if you were to win $1 billion, if you were to win the Mega Ball,
Powerball, whatever the fuck that shit is.
yeah, or the fucking Powerball, whatever that shit's called, what would you do? $1
Deep.
billion right now.
Disappear.
Disappear.
I swear to God,
Gone.
we're done. Tycoons, retired. This is it.
This is Doug, right?
Goodbye.
I think
Take
I'm
my
like
babies.
well, I would say disappear, but I would for sure move. Stay in contact with like close group. First, take care of the folks,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
For sure. $1 billion, fuck.
Gotta buy an island, disappear, bro.
Yeah, I'll fucking definitely make sure the whole squad is good. The family's good first, you feel me? Take care of my moms and pops, and then, you feel me? Feed the whole fam and shit, the whole team. Shit's $1 billion fucking
I
dollars.
would buy a lion.
You
And
feel
cut,
me?
Lion.
Yeah.
Cause what I envision,
That's like
like
something
my
like
goal,
that I would splurge, like if I were to like splurge and shit.
yeah.
Like
I want to do like some Rick Ross type shit, just like have hella land. Not a house that big though, cause he got a fucking big ass house.
Yeah.
Like, but, just a cool, good sized house and shit.
even with 1
You feel
acre,
me?
bro.
And just some
you
land.
good with 1
yeah.
acre.
Couple acres, 2-3 acres. You feel me? Chilling.
That's
Some
huge.
land. Have a little soccer field, a little football field.
No basketball court.
I always wanted to have like a little fucking just a pit area so then we can all bring our cars and just start swinging them and shit. Or just like do a little fucking
Cul-de-sac.
car meetups and shit right there. Yeah.
You gonna have a little cul-de-sac inside your.
Yeah. Or have even a little mechanic shop, like just on some rich baller shit. Like that's what I would do and shit.
I get a haircut every day.
Definitely.
I took my barber $40 every time. It's a hundo, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be the easiest
Shit,
haircut.
boy.
Just shave off the room last night.
I feel like I spent a lot of money on like going to games, like courtside games, like NBA, like Warriors game being courtside, NBA
Yeah.
Finals being courtside, the
Oh,
World Cup,
Yeah, we gonna see Caesar everywhere. Like, I see.
the fucking the World Series, all those just being right there, just courtside, like just wearing the same outfit all the time, so they recognize me.
Where C's right there.
Right over there, right
Like,
next
hey,
to
just,
you.
look for the red shirt. Look for the red shirt. Sitting right there, just red shirt. You just some Nikes on and some sweats.
What's he do?
Why is he at every game? What the fuck?
Curry over there dapping me up.
Right. And everyone's like, who is this guy?
What the fuck is this guy?
Hey, bro, why is it that Daps be doing that shit? They be spreading curiosity in the room like crazy. You
Yeah.
dap up one person,
Yeah,
and they're like,
be like, who is this dude, bro? This dude famous.
I'm just gonna start dapping up the billionaire in the room.
What's up with you, bro?
Right.
What's up with you?
I feel like that's a player ass move.
What's up with you, bro?
Just like that, hella cool.
To the camera. Yeah.
What's one thing like that you have to get for yourself, like an item? You feel me? That you want to like purchase with those $1 million. Like something that I don't give a fuck. I'm a billionaire. I gotta get. I have to.
Island.
An island?
Yeah, I would literally buy an island in like the Philippines or Tonga or something.
Oh yeah, I kind of like that. If not, I'll fucking buy a yacht.
A yacht.
Fucking yacht.
That's
Some
shit.
fucking yacht.
I buy a
it.
soccer
All
team.
right, bring out the
The
Montgomery shit.
soccer stadium?
I have a team.
Oh, a team.
Oh yeah, see that was something I was thinking about too.
Yeah, I'll invest in a team too.
Or even part ownership.
Chiller
Yeah,
FC.
that's chill, too.
Chiller
Yeah.
FC can play. Coming soon.
I don't really like. I'm a big fan of whether it's football, basketball, or soccer. I want one of those things. But baseball, I mean, I know the sport, but I wouldn't say I'm a big enthusiast.
Yeah, we're a big fan like baseball. I fuck with hockey too. I would fucking get a hockey team.
Damn,
Have y'all watched hockey before?
Not really.
I would watch it. I want to go to a game. I heard they get
Yeah,
hype.
hockey's sick, man.
I kind of get scared about going to the hockey games.
How come?
I'm like the wrong color.
I'm pretty sure we.
Go to the San Jose Shark game, boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
I
got.
don't know.
That's
It's
the
like
bag.
they have big people there. I'm pretty sure I've never been to one.
I know, I've never been to one, but I just be, you feel me? It's very bright.
I'll go check it out and then
I see.
I'll go check it out and then I'll bring back a report.
A report for you and shit. But
Wear dreads too.
I think we might wrap it up for this episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, this has been a blessing, brothers, to have you on this episode of Fully Loaded. You feel me? Going crazy. We appreciate it. If you want to say anything to the camera, your Instagram or
your shout outs.
Yeah, shout out.
Hell yeah, shout out to the team. Y'all know who we are, right? And then shit, y'all can find me at the Tycoons. It's the Tycoons_.
Definitely.
Easy. We going up, all right? Making videos, tap in, all right? Before my prices go up, because my prices will go up. And shit, we trying to make a movement out of the 925, especially with Pittsburgh artists. Come tap in with me, come fuck with me. You feel me? I'm looking for artists who's trying to work. You feel me? I'm only working with a few. I'm really trying to only work with a few. So yeah, we going up though.
Tap in 925. Y'all heard that, man. Tap in with my boy. You feel me? Cause he out here showing love. You feel me? He's pushing a whole movement. And you know, he got something great going on, you know? He's bringing value into the table. So definitely fuck with my boy. Anything you want to say to my boy, C's?
Nah, I just appreciate you sharing your time and, you know, your experiences with us. And, you know, it's been, like Ricky said, it's been a blessing.
Definitely, man. Hell yeah, you're our first guest at the new location, man.
For sure.
You feel me? Shout out to Legacy Studios once again. Shout out my boy Luigi for letting us use this spot, man. Going fucking crazy.
His doors, hell yeah.
You feel me?
Luigi for sure.
But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this shit up. This is another episode of Fully Loaded TV. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Robin! I love you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, bro. Shit.
Yeah, I said East Stoker in this bitch, you know what's poppin'. Speed soft on your click, we keep it hoppin'. Puffin' no ganja with some niggas who probably pop. Yeah, nothing can stop us. Couple who niggas that me rob. Yeah, whoa, the chiller gang is with no weapon. I might take a girl when I dip in a two-step.